Ethiopian military and Fano fighters are making conflicting claims about having inflicted heavy losses on each other. In the last 12 hours, the two sides issued statements, indirect statements, claiming that the other side has suffered losses. Details for you in this video. Secondly, a picture is in circulation showing that Fano fighters have taken a tank, they have captured a tank. Is the picture legit or is it edited? Details for you in this video. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Firstly, yesterday, pro-Fano sources claim that Fano fighters had hit a tank. MBT, main battle tank of the Ethiopian National Defense Force, was hit by Fano fighters. And they claimed that they had captured the tank too, some sources claimed. We were waiting for visual confirmation evidence, because if they hit a tank or if they capture a tank, picture should be released, video should be released. One picture is in circulation. Several Amhara sources are propagating this picture. The picture shows Fano fighters on top of a tank which Fano fighters hit, and now it is in the custody of Fano fighters. I placed the picture on the thumbnail. You can see the picture. 3 Fano fighters can be seen on top of a tank. Tank is definitely Ethiopian tank. It's T-72. Ethiopian military uses 2 types of tanks, T-55 and T-72. Both are Russian manufactured tanks. Ethiopia has dozens of T-72s and T-55s. And you can easily identify that the tank in the picture is T-72. But if you analyze the picture closely, the analysis gives a conclusion that it is an edited picture, computer modified picture. So I could not confirm that the picture is legit. So those who are propagating this picture, those who believe the picture is legit, they should be careful. So many lies are being told all day. Activists, news outlets, YouTubers on both sides are propagating videos claiming to show footages, pictures from battlefronts, but most of these footages, pictures are fake or not related to the fronts. 2 days ago, pro-Fano sources published a video claiming the video was from Gashina front. I analyzed the video. I posted screenshots from that video. I said the video was not from Gashina, it was from Moja. Yes, the video is related to the ongoing conflict between Fano and military in Wollo, but it isn't related to Gashina. Now, yesterday I told you about Fano's withdrawal from Gashina. Still, several pro-Fano sources are claiming that no, Fano did not withdraw. Fano is still there, and they claim to be in control. They claim to be in possession of videos. They say soon Fano will release a video from Gashina. Well, sorry. Well, I reported about Fano's retreat from Gashina after confirmation. They retreated. They did enter, and maybe when they were in Gashina, they recorded videos too, but they had to retreat. And till this morning, they were not in Gashina. Don't know about future. So we need to be careful about believing what is being propagated by these YouTubers and activists. 2 sides are making very conflicting claims now, Ethiopian military and Fano fighters. Fano groups issued statements yesterday. They talked to news outlets and they made claims about killing dozens of ENDF soldiers in the last 12 hours. Fano spokesperson claimed that 86 ENDF soldiers were killed in and near Girana. Girana is to the east of Rasti to Woldia Road, and Girana was under Fano control. Fano fighters, I think, held a meeting too with the people of Girana. They held several meetings with people in Girana, Marsa, Vichale, Sanka. They met with people to establish local governments there. So the phonographs claim 86 were killed in Girana, 45 were wounded. And they made similar claims about other fronts too, that on other fronts too, Ethiopian National Defense Force suffered heavy losses. If you ask me, I think claims are just claims. We cannot just refute the claims. We cannot accept the claims. We need to verify. We need to wait. Can Fano remain in control of Girana, Marsa, Vichale? If they have to withdraw, it means that they are withdrawing because they are suffering losses. They withdrew from Marsa. I confirmed that in last night's live chat. They withdrew from Makan Salam. They withdrew from Gashina. They withdrew from other places too. At least from 4 towns, they have withdrawn in the last 4 to 5 days. Why? Because ENDF has launched a massive counteroffensive, and that was confirmed by Birhano Bakele yesterday. Birhano Bakele is the head of Northwest Command of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. He is a major general. He was a brigadier general, but I think he was promoted to the rank of a major general. He's a field commander, by the way. It's very interesting that field commanders are not being promoted. In recent promotions by the Ethiopian Prime Minister, Birhano Bakele was not considered for promotion to the rank of general. So he's a major general, but he's serving in the field. He is, we cannot say he's on front lines, but he's a field commander. Generally, field commanders are given preference in promotions because field postings are difficult postings. But since these field commanders in the Amhara region have not been able to crush Fano, maybe that is why the people in power, the Prime Minister, they're not happy with the field commanders. That is why Birhano Bakele was not considered for promotion to the rank of a general. Birhano Bakele yesterday said that coordinated operations are ongoing and extremists are being destroyed. He used the term extremists for Fano fighters. He said that we have managed to separate extremists from people, that people are not supporting Fano fighters, and we are hitting these extremists. Secondly, he made a mention of historical enemies several times in his post. In his message, he addressed Northwest Command officers. He said historical enemies of Ethiopia are backing these extremists. But Northwest Command and other commands, they are decimating, they're destroying these forces. And the operations being launched are well coordinated. Historical enemies, definitely. Whenever Ethiopian leaders use this term of historical enemies, basically they imply that Egypt is involved, that Eritrea is involved. Now, TPLF is also included in this list of Ethiopian enemies by these Ethiopian federal government leaders and federal government officers. So, how to conclude? Which group, which side is telling the truth? I think it is difficult to conclude that military has an edge or Fano has an edge. But having a close look at the developments unfolding in Wollo, so far Fano has an edge. They backed their claims with evidence. Wherever they went, they shared pictures, videos from there. Yes, they're withdrawing, but they'll enter again. Yes, they killed ENDF soldiers in large numbers. Yes, they showed ENDF POWs. So whatever Fano is doing, Fano is showing evidence. Military is not known for sharing real-time information from towns and cities. Generally, ENDF shares information indirectly. So when it claims control of a town, it shares the information indirectly. it does not make direct claims. That's what we saw during Tigray war, that ENDF never responds to claims of rival groups directly. It always makes indirect uh, mentions of its control of towns and cities. So ENDF's counteroffensive has begun. The fate of this counteroffensive will be determined in the next 1 week or so. Fano's offensive has been stalled. They could have marched towards Lalibela airport, Lalibela, Sikota yesterday, but they were cornered in Gashina. They had to withdraw from there. They were on their way towards Dasi, towards Woldia, but they had to stop, and they're consolidating. They're withdrawing from cities. Will they be able to regroup and attack again? That remains to be seen. And thanks for watching.